All right, we are live. So, good evening, everyone. We're going to be discussing today chapter 4 of the Living Spring book by Emmanuel through Chico Xavier, um, entitled Each One. So, I'm going to first read the chapter and we'll discuss it later. If my computer works, let's go. There it is. All right. Each one. There are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit distributes them. Paul on 1 Corinthians. In every place and position, each one can reveal divine qualities for the edification of those with whom they live together. Learning and teaching constitute tasks of every moment, so we can cooperate in the aggrandizement of the common treasury of wisdom and love. He who manages can more often express justice and magnanimity. He who obeys has broader resources to demonstrate the well-performed duty. The richer, more than the others, can multiply the works and share the blessings. The poor, with more wideness, can ameliorate the fortune of hope and dignity. The strong one can easily be more generous at any moment. The weak can be humble on any occasion with no embarrassment. The sage, with a rich body of knowledge, can help everyone by renewing the general thought for the right. The apprentice, with multiplied opportunities, can always distribute a wealth of goodwill. The healthy ordinarily can project charity in all directions. The sick, with more security, can bring the lessons of patience to the general environment. The gifts differ. The intelligence is characterized by several degrees. The merit presents multiple values, and the capacity is the result of each one's effort. But the divine spirits that sustain the creatures is substantially the same. We are all capable of achieving much in the sphere of work we find ourselves. Observe the position you are now in and meet the imperatives of the infinite good. Place the divine will above your desires, and the divine will shall count on your participation in its design. So that's the chapter 4, written by Chico Xavier through Emmanuel, no, by Emmanuel through Chico Xavier. We're going to start analyzing the text. Just a second. Okay. So the main idea of the text is to show that each one of us have its own talents or experiences that are very valuable. Those attributes can and should be used to help other people, either they be tangible things like money or using your strength or your health to help others, or spiritual in nature. We all have different talents. This doesn't mean inequality in God's eyes. They are different tasks assigned by the same divine will. It's all part of the same universal plan. Sometimes our task is to teach other people, either by behavior or by active involvement in their lives, about something that we have knowledge or that we are comfortable in doing so. Other times we just have to be humble and understand that we have to learn about it and that we don't know everything. So we have to reach for the people that does know so that we can enrich ourselves. So if you are in position to be a leader or like a supervisor, a boss in a company, or even at home, like being parent, or you are the main organizer of the home, I would say, or even in politics, you can demonstrate your talent to be just. This can be done by, for example, paying your peers correctly or better, providing a good environment on your home or your work, and doing an effort to understand the other people's needs and help them reach their objectives. Being generous in understanding their challenges and problems, and be fair. So we have to get everyone on the same page and treat everyone fairly if we are in a position to uh, to manage other people. And if we are in the position to obey the directions of other people, you are in a in a great place to do your part with a lot of effort and show that uh, you are doing it not just because it was there and it had to be done, but like you meaning to do it, so that your little brick that you bring to the construction can build a better and stronger house. It's not the case of being humiliated by following orders and having to do what the other people tell you to. It's just being the cog on a bigger picture so that we can make the whole environment better. So we can work towards the goal, and in doing so, we can motivate others and create a better place for everyone. Any comments? Where is it? So having a position of material wealth, we have the power to create and multiply work. We can do that usually more easily than other people because we can help share the blessings that we received with our peers or with the people around us. This way we can, instead of just hoarding all the fortune to ourselves, we can spread and increase I would say, the happiness and the life of everyone around us. So we can give that little extra for someone that went out of their way to help us, use our knowledge as to how to get this wealth to other people, to guide them in the same direction that we walked in. So that more people can reap the benefits of having a wealthy life. And also, if we don't have enough material wealth, we had to fight and persevere every day to get what we have. So hope is always our biggest ally, and we need courage and dignity to wake up every day and keep on living and do I would say I'm not a fair living, but an honest living. That was the word. So we can wake up every day and keep on living, keep on working, and to see better days. Our tenacity can be an example to others. So we wake up every day and then go to the work and to the world, and with that aim to always get better. So being strong, we have more options to help other people, either by just a second. Someone wants to come in, and I think it's calling, going back again. I'll give it a second for her to join. So being strong, we have more options to help people, either by strengthening muscle, if you have like a good body with a lot of strength, or strength in your mind or in your resolve. You can always use that to the benefit of others. Helping a friend, for example, move a house or open a jar, or help on emergency situations like a fire or flooding. You can always show people that dedication and focus are very important to reach goals. So if you are that strong person, you can incite that strength in other people as well. You can be the rock in the flooding of emotions around you, or that can guide other people towards a better judgment. People can look up to us so that they see our resolve in achieving the goals and performing tasks, and they can use that on their own lives to see how that person has a very strong will and can do a lot of things, so we can do it either. And relying on others for help, we had to practice gratitude and humility to acknowledge that you need help. And that's one of the most important and I would say difficult parts of it, because we usually think that we can do a lot of things or can do more than we should, and we often don't ask for help, especially as men don't ask for help in doing things. So being able to do so from the bottom of our heart is a very important attribute. It's a very difficult thing to do because most of the time we feel fragile, lacking if we have to ask for help. But we have to understand that this is just another challenge in our life, and we have to overcome it. And rely on others is not a weakness, but it's humility. And us as a community, we always need someone for something. So yeah, we have to be grateful for the others that offer help, and yeah, be humble to accept that help in our lives. Colin is having some difficulties. All right, let's go to the next one. So having a lot of experience or having a lot of knowledge in life, either by experiencing it or by study, we can help a lot of people avoid harm or mistakes or being hurt. We can share this knowledge because the people that have a lot of knowledge, they went through a lot, and they can always tell you, I would say, like a shortcut or an easier path to reach the goals, so that we don't need to tumble in all the obstacles that they did. So they can say, oh yeah, you can, if you go through here, it's a little bit better than if you go through there. And that will help everybody reach their goals. Also, sharing this knowledge and this well of experiences can be the difference between happiness and sadness. All the experiences can be shared to help others reach their goals without the pains of trial and error. And if you are a student or apprentice, if you are searching for answers or looking to learn about things, so a good will or a strong will is necessary for you to go and learn that. So the incessant path of learning can only be walked if you keep your focus on the goal, and this strong will can be shared with other people. So if you have that goal of, I want to, I don't know, become a doctor or become a lawyer or something like that, we have to keep that goal in our mind, and then just work and put a lot of effort on it. We have to be persistent and acknowledge that failure, we can fail like in many ways, but we have to use that failure to fuel our desire to be better, to always get better. And if we don't reach our objective, at least we're trying, and we can get as close as we can. Any comments? Yes, Colleen?
Hello, everyone. I am sorry I dipped out a bit earlier, but yes, I wanted to know, I missed out a bit, but the the apprentice, the word apprentice is a word that is used, I sense, to make note of those who are ready to learn, those who are ready to embark on a process of opening up to possibilities. And that is why, going back to that slide, Alex.
Right. And computer is not allowing
Yes.
me. There you go.
So the apprentice themselves have multiplied opportunities because they have opened up to possibilities. So this is why they have multiplied their opportunities. Yes, this is an important establishment. And so to sit in humility, but also openness, and also with the will, as you said, Alex, so important, that commitment to the process, but opening up to that process will automatically open up our hearts, our minds, our souls to the greater. And that is significant, I think. For the sage, of course, it is one who is already elevated, but to examine our place in it all is to, I sense, see that the possibilities are enormous if we sit in that place of regarding ourselves not as sages, but as ones who are ready and willing not to set down barriers or restrictions or dogma and sticking to what we know, but opening up to what we don't know, and yes, exploring that, and therein finding our gifts, finding what we are, yes, going to be shown. That is exciting. Yes.
Yeah, I believe if we are here in this era, we never know everything. We have always things to learn, and then we have to be ready to accept that there's always something else that we can learn. And
Yes.
and the teaching can come from anyone, really, like even from places that we really are not expecting. So yeah, we have to be open to share our knowledge, but also to understand that we don't know everything, and we have to absorb as much as we can. So,
Yes, and the apprentice themselves too is ready to ask questions, prompted to ask questions, and not to take things at face value. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
there's- and I can say, like, I would say with age, this gets more difficult for you to acknowledge that you don't know, or you need to learn, and that younger people, sometimes like very young people, will know more than you, and you have to accept that yes, they do, and you have to learn from them. Otherwise, you just stop in time and don't go forward. Jump one more. Yeah, there you go. So charity is a very important part of our lives, and it is a necessary step on our journey to better ourselves. Especially if we have like a healthy body and a healthy mind, we can put this to our full potential and go after that knowledge, and also we can help a lot of people uh, reach their goals, either by teaching them or helping them on their tasks or daily tasks. Uh, we can act and help in any capacity, so allowing us to be able to impact any areas or any people. We can act in any area, because if uh, you are ready to share that health with everybody else, then you can impact a lot of people. We can be helpful to those people that need most. Usually that's something that a lot of people not lack, but if you have a healthy body, you can go more places and you can do more. So yeah, sometimes people just need a chat or a walk or a companionship, and yeah, if you have a healthy mind or a healthy body, you can go with those people and help them uh, reach higher goals. And for the sick, so patience and small victories can be found with those with those people that have health issues. We have to learn that from them, because every little step forward is a reason for celebration, and that we always need to be patient with our body. We know that it's a very strong uh, piece of equipment that God gave us, but it's also very fragile. So yeah, we have to be conscious about how we use it, and yeah, we have to celebrate every little win that we have, so that uh, we can keep on getting better. If for example our back hurts like mine, we have to be patient with our body and remember, yeah, we're getting older, we have that issue, and don't need to force it, and understand that we can't do everything by ourselves the way that we did before. And again, we might need help of other people to reach our goals or to do things that previously we couldn't do it. And that could be like, I can't do that anymore. I'll have to be patient and find other ways to go around it, even if it takes longer. Yeah, so that's a very good lesson on patience, and yeah, we can learn that a lot with those people, including myself in that. So the gifts that each person have are all different, but all of them comes from the infinite wisdom of God. We have to remember that if there is something happening in our lives, it was meant to be, and it's usually have some meaning for it, something that you have to learn from it, or that it's an opportunity being created for you to act on. It's always that opportunity to learn, to improve ourselves, and to promote the betterment of our soul and our environment, everything around us. And as we said, intelligence have different levels, different uses. So for you to be worth, it means to make the most of your circumstances, trying to always to help and follow the path that Jesus set for us. So we all have our duties. It is pointed in the text, also sphere of work that we find ourselves. We are not here on holidays, although we have to rest and we have to have holidays, but we are here to work on our body, on our mind, and on our soul. We have to use all the blessings and all the challenge that we have or that we face to improve ourselves. And be always aware of our surroundings, of the people, of the environment. We say affects us, affects them, and we can also learn a lot from them. So would we like to be remembered as a symbol for good, or just another person that was here? So I think it's a good thing that we are helping people around us or the environment, so that yeah, they can see us as a beacon of hope. And we have to remember that we are the creation of the divine, with the purpose to become one with him. Do you know that we think do you think we know better than God? So we have to reevaluate our desires and align them with the divine will. As doing so, God will use us as a cornerstone to his own will. If we understand, respect, and use the gifts that were given to us, then we'll be able to evolve and use our inner light to the fullest, warming and shining on everyone around us. So if God planted us or sent us as a seed to the place where we are, and we need to grow and shine our light, people around us, so that we can impact their lives as for better, and also get a little bit of their light for our own growth. It's that give and take, a give and receive that we have to use on our life, and see everything as an opportunity to grow and an opportunity to do good to the environment, to other people, and keep on following the path to God through Jesus. And that's it for me for today. Any questions? Any comments? No, everybody good?
Thank you, Alex. I just want to thank you for this beautiful presentation, reminding us that what we have and what we don't have, either way, we have to be grateful for, because if we don't have, we will learn or obtain the help from somebody else. And if we have, we share. So that's a great reminder to for us, because sometimes you can feel hopeless and say, I don't have and stuff, and forget that you can count on other people's help, and you can learn more, even from the young ones, as you were mentioning, and so many. All of the connections around us must be, they actually are very important around us to learn our lessons. So sometimes some interactions can create solutions. Sometimes they can create some puzzles and challenges as well. But yeah, thank you for this presentation. It was a great reminder of the gratitude and the importance of sharing what we got and getting help from the most knowledgeable people. Thanks for that.
No problem. Thanks for the comment. Anyone else?
Very good presentation, Alex. Yeah, and Roberta said it well. We always don't feel hopeless, and more than that, we feel that we can assist, we can help. We are not alone, and we are part of the whole. So that connection will assist us to find out in our way what we was meant to understand, what we can share as good experience, what we can also pass as experiences for not going through the ordeals that we might have gone through. So also supporting and being sympathetic with who are going through things that we've been gone, and this is also knowledge. It's the capacity to console, the capacity to assist. Yeah.
Thanks, Jackson. Luis?
Yeah, like that. I've really the point that stuck out the most to me was the idea that we all have something to contribute or to be able to share in our own way, whether we are like privileged enough to be able to give material benefits to people, or if we're only privileged enough to be able to give like wisdom from our own experience. No matter what it is, you always have something that you can contribute, and that other people can benefit from.
Yeah. Thanks, Luis. Colleen?
Thank you. So many beautiful comments. It is clear we are so often frustrated by others who don't understand where we are coming from. We are trying to help, and yet they do not accept our help. Or we try to elucidate, or we try to explain, or we try to show that which is a part of us, and it is rejected in some form or another. This is explained beautifully by Jesus when he says that you are all a part of the body of Christ. You are all a part of the whole. But what good is it that you are all like a hand, because we would all be following the same? We are all individual members of the whole. And so we must appreciate that if one is the hand, and then, or a finger on the hand, and then expecting a toe on the foot to understand your purpose on the hand. It is crazy to think that you are connected on a kinship kind of level, and yet to complete the whole, we all have our place. So it isn't important that we all don't get each other. And so often we are incensed by governments who don't get the general population's idea that we want this, that, or the other, or other peoples from other neighborhoods or whatever it is, or other cultures. We find ourselves stuck in this idea that we should all know, or that we should all gravitate towards the same thing. We all do, but in our own way. And this is a part of the humility, a part of the trusting in the divine process. We have to trust that each in our own part has a part to play. Even if they hurt you, that is a part that they must play for your development. That is a part that must be played for their family's development. That is a part that must be played out. And it is tough, but it is creative and magnificent if we step back, transcend the drama, rise above the drama, and see that it is all extraordinary. Yes. Thank you, Alex. You did a great job. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So today's, let me stop the recording.